Hey guys, Kingpin Light here. We got ALL3RGY featuring MEEZY, HASHA, YCN RAKHIE, YCN TOMIE, YCN DIZZY. So a whole bunch of people. And I actually didn't Google what the translation in English of this song is, but it's the official music video. Came out, I think it was premiered the 17th. No, it can't be the 17th. Maybe it was the 17th. Yeah, it was like about a week ago or something like that. I did see it in my suggestions. I think I clicked on it thinking it was a song I had already heard, and I stopped it after like 10 seconds. So I have seen the first 10 seconds, if that matters, but I haven't seen the full song or really any of the song. I think it started with them just talking. So anyway, not a whole lot to add right now. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so I think this one's going to be pretty heavy on the lyricism, so I'm going to take a closer look at that on this video. There's some videos, some songs where I think when you first hear it, you initially know it's going to be more of a vibe as opposed to a lyric-based sort of reaction. So on this one, I think it's going to be pretty lyrical. Also, I don't think I've seen a few of these names, and a few of these names I've only seen a couple of times. So HASHA, YCN DIZZY. I don't think I've seen those ever on any song. I may be wrong, but I don't remember them. I have seen ALL3RGY a lot. I've seen YCN RAKHIE in a few songs. I think I've seen YCN TOMIE, and I've seen MEEZY. So I probably won't get everybody's name on the first. You guys let me know who's who, basically. So let me go back just a little bit to make sure I hit those right notes. Also, let me lower this down to, I don't need 4K for this. I'll do 1080. All right. Okay, that's a really fun flow, actually. I don't remember him, or I don't recognize him right off the bat. I definitely don't recognize that flow or sound. I like it. So far, this little hook, I guess, the hook itself was talking about going to Phnom Penh. I think the way they were wording it is that they went there basically with no money or just lower income and all this and that, and then they come out a superstar sort of thing. So that sort of vibe of going to the big city and making it big. Let's see what this guy's talking about. I was more taken aback by the sound of his voice and the flow that he was using. I didn't pay too much attention to those lyrics, so I backed up a little bit. Okay, they're all killing it on the flow right here. That one was super catchy right there. That was, I think, that was just really catchy flow. All right, so he's basically the second guy that I didn't recognize right off the bat. He was talking about, I think he was asking us sarcastically about whether his style was fitting in. He's trying to copy some of these big stars in the city. Something like that is what I was picking up. All right, let's keep going. Okay, he wanted to. Okay, it looks like a little skit's coming in here, so I'm gonna pause it right here. All right, so he was basically saying he wanted to get straight A's and make his dad proud, but he's addicted to playing games. So, um, I'm gonna take a guess and say that that's a straightforward line. I think it means what he said. But I mean, if we were to take a metaphorical look at the line, I would assume that what he's talking about is his parents wanted him to follow the academic path, right? Good grades, going to school, and he wanted to make them proud, but he was just pursuing his hobbies, his passions, which in this case would be music. That's that would be the sort of artistic look at the line, but I think that was a straightforward line, to be honest with you guys. He named the game very specifically. I think he did Attack Online or something. I don't know what that game is, but I'm gonna assume it was just a straightforward line. So it almost looks like they're saying in a very catchy and almost um, it's like a catchy take on it, catchy flow, I guess. But what I'm trying to say is like a jest, like a satire look at their rise, basically, of them coming from whatever their humble beginnings were to being part of this bigger group now. So it sounds like they're each taking their turn to tell their story that way. All right, that's it. I am done with Windows 11 after today. I'm going back to Windows 10. All right, my guy likes drinking. I can tell that. I didn't like his the way they did his auto tune as much as everybody else, but I did like, I think, his lyricism a little bit better, and not necessarily his lyricism as in punchlines. I think again it was a very straightforward lyric lines and that sort of thing. But I think he told a story with more words, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It was less about the flow and more a little bit about the story he was telling. Though again, I think it is in jest because he's like, "Oh, I'm an alcoholic, drinking this and that. I just want to party." A lot of the lines seemed a little bit tongue in cheek, but yeah, I like that as far as lyrics went. Also, completely forgot about my health. I'm sorry to my stomach. He came in hard on that. All right, so I love the way he came in. It was on that half beat, right? It wasn't on the drop beat that you were expecting. He came in almost half a note early and rode that perfectly. I really like the way he came in. Now he's just talking about partying, really his story. Not necessarily a story. Maybe I was mistaken in what they're doing. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, I guess, theme wise, but seems like a party song. Though the first couple verses sounded more like an origin song. But either way, I'm enjoying this. I like the vibe. The music's definitely amplifying the hypeness, I guess, of the song. So anyway, let's keep going. Ooh. Okay, just based on this little part so far, I think he's been my favorite. Started with that really nice staccato beginning, and I was already gonna say it was my favorite verse so far, before he even got to this little more harmonizing singing part. I just really I've liked his his voice and his flow on this so far. This is actually really nice. Let me go back a little bit, or just a little more. Yeah, I like that little pitch up. All right. So different note on this, actually. This guy, I think this guy was the best for the beat out of all of them. So I like the other guy's flow, the one right before this. I like his flow and delivery a little bit more. I think this guy, though, in the context of this beat and song, the best. I think just his voice and his tones and everything else just matched that beat perfectly. Ooh, this is a really nice one. And I mean, all of these have been really nice, but it's just these last two so far killed it. And it looks like it's one of the most played parts, so I'm not the only one who thinks that. Acapella, killed it. Yeah, these lyrics are super tongue-in-cheek. These are obviously playful, right? He's talking about being so drunk, having his mom pat his back. You know, hey girl, do you like mixed race? So obviously they're having fun with the lyrics. It's not super deep. I was a little bit confused because the first two were like, they were mixing a little bit of humor in there, but it seemed to me like it was more of their origin, right? Coming from humble beginnings and going out. And now it seems like they transitioned to super party lyrics. So back up again. Oh, I misread it. High heel on you like mixed race. Way off. He's killing it. But coming after those two last guys, I think that's a hard act to follow. Shima, that's what it was. La Shima Cartel. I remember now because I used to say La Shima, and no one corrected me. But I saw a video where they say La Shima, and I was like, "Oh, what was the name?" So okay, La Shima Cartel. Cool. I really like that song. A lot more people than I think I've seen in the past. So again, let me know who's who. Let me know, especially those two guys I pointed out. The one that was the best, I think, for this beat, and the guy right before him that I think just had that amazing staccato flow, followed up by a little bit of a singing melodic flow. He killed it as well. I don't know between the two who was my favorite. Honestly, I think they just hit really different, to me, different points that made them the best. You know what I mean? So I don't know overall who was the best. The last guy, I think he just had the problem of coming up against those last two. Wasn't my favorite, but he killed it still. I was just, I guess, focused on the last two flows that I had just heard that were like super fucking dope. So I guess my memory was tainted a little bit there. But anyway, guys, that's the video. definitely let me know what to react to next. And I appreciate you guys watching as always. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you liked the video. And if you didn't, just let me know why if you can. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.